discuss what is the right succession planning tool. Is it a trust, a will, or a gift? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, which is the right one, do you know? I think the answer to that is look at the succession planning tools as a spectrum where you have a will on one end, where the individual enjoys complete legal control of all the assets during their lifetime. But with that complete control also is the complete exposure to any sort of risks and liabilities from that asset. On the complete other end of the spectrum is a gift, where once a gift is made, there is no legal recourse to that asset or beneficial enjoyment by the person who's made that gift or a donor out of natural love and affection. The via media approach, or what sits in the middle of this spectrum, is a trust structure where trust assets once transferred, there is parting of legal control in favor of the trustee, but one can calibrate the manner in which these trust assets can be used for the benefit of beneficiaries who are typically close family members. I think the right way to decide which succession tool helps is to identify the objectives. For example, when there is a milestone such as marriage or childbirth, very common for families to make a certain gift. Similarly, when the type of asset is, say, ivory items or other antiques, then the laws require that these are inherited and transfers to trusts are disallowed. Again, the residence of the parties involved and the situs of the property itself can also be a critical determining factor. Another consideration is the costs of transfer. For example, transfer of immovable property into a trust is high, whereas making a gift of, say, residential immovable property to a family member is very nominal in some states in India. Similarly, assets passing through a will are typically not subject to any stamp duties, very nominal if at all. Therefore, the right answer on what is the type of succession planning tool is to identify these objectives and then determine which is the best suited means of transferring the asset. Generally speaking, a combination of all three is recommended.